All right, so we got more rain. The sun hasn't been out in 4 days, so it's really dreary Pennsylvania this entire week. All right, guys, it's Sunday, so now I can walk around a little bit safer. All the deer hunters can't hunt on a Sunday. This is the corner of that cornfield from the barn here. It's always wet on this end, but this out here used to be part of the pasture. Kind of here's where the road is in the driveway, and then this thick grass here, I never didn't really do anything with it, and man, I'm sinking in. A lot of rain yesterday or last night. It really poured again. It's been the story of the year, but you can see the lowlands down here, kind of a swamp. This is all flooded here, and it's flooded out through. I don't really know where this can drain. That's the biggest problem, is where to find a spot for it to drain. You can see there's my hay field up there. This is just kind of a swamp. The previous guy that was here before me, he used to make it a point to rotocut this down here, and I haven't been able to. For one, I don't have a rotocutter. Not that I couldn't get the use of one, but it's just been 2 very, very wet years in a row down here. So a lot of this, just on foot here, I'm sinking in probably an inch with every step. But we're down in here, and this was pasture at one time, and you get back here a little further and you can see all the sticker bushes and weeds. If we ever have a drier year, I would like to get down in here and get this cleaned up a little bit better, just so it's not turned into forest. There's enough forest here, we don't need any more. Just to kind of clean this up. It should get rotocut again, but the biggest issue now is, and like I said, I didn't get down in here all year or last year. The biggest issue is this swamp here, this pond, and it's really a major place for mosquitoes to the trouble is that, like I say, there's tile under that field. The outlet pipes are on this side of the field along the edge, and then it goes into this trench. And the problem is, instead of going down that way down to the creek, I think it's kind of sloped this way. So instead of going towards the water source, it's coming back and backfilling in this area here. But there's nothing you could do. The woods here are higher than this little basin here, so this is really a habitat for mosquitoes. I think that's why, one of the reasons why we had such a problem this year with them. And can't really do anything when it's 6 foot of rain in the year. So but yeah, this is kind of the wetlands. You can see the field is up, it's elevated just enough. Now this end is a little wet, but there's definitely some issues here. The thing to do would be to in the dead of winter, when you have a very hard frost and it's bitter cold, get out along the edge down in there, probably with a backhoe or something, and just try to open it up. Now, we face problems with draining it that way. I don't know. I don't ever remember it being like this in the years I was living here. It's only the past couple years, so I don't know. But it is a swampy mess down here, and like I say, it's a little steep here to try to. You'd have to go up and down with the rotocutter. If I get up to the top here, bear with me. We'll get up to the top. I can show you the remains of one of the machine sheds. Well, it was like a garage, I guess, that they used while the farm was here for all the maintenance and stuff. There you see a stone wall that had collapsed. There's a concrete floor that kind of collapsed, but that was an old shed where they kept a lot of the tools, tool shed type of deal. Long gone. So yeah, this isn't good to have standing water this close to the houses, and haven't really figured out how to get rid of it yet. If I could get it to drain down that way, maybe, but I don't know. Something has to be done eventually, but not with the years we've been having so far.